What if I told you that behind the scenes of global politics, wars, and world-changing events, there exists an agency pulling the strings? The CIA is responsible for some of the most daring, controversial, and secretive missions in history. From overthrowing governments to tracking down the world's most wanted terrorists, the agency has shaped the world in ways you never imagined. But how much do we really know about what goes on behind closed doors? Today, we uncover the hidden world of the CIA. But what exactly does it do? To understand its role, let's start with some of its most famous operations that have shaped history. The 1953 coup in Iran. The CIA orchestrated the overthrow of Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, reinstating the Shah to protect Western oil interests. This was a pivotal moment in Cold War history, setting the stage for future covert operations. The Bay of Pigs invasion, 1961. A failed mission to overthrow Fidel Castro's communist regime in Cuba, marking one of the agency's most controversial and widely criticized moments. The hunt for Osama bin Laden. After years of intelligence gathering, the CIA played a crucial role in locating the al-Qaeda leader, leading to his elimination in 2011, a defining moment in the global fight against terrorism. Operation Chaos, a domestic surveillance program during the Vietnam War, later criticized for targeting American citizens under the guise of identifying foreign influence. Project Azorian, a daring Cold War mission to recover a sunken Soviet submarine from the ocean floor, showcasing the agency's technological innovation and bold strategies. The establishment of the CIA. The CIA was officially established in 1947 under the National Security Act, signed by President Harry Truman. This act was a response to the growing tensions of the Cold War and the need for centralized intelligence to protect U.S. interests. The agency was tasked with collecting and analyzing foreign intelligence, conducting covert operations, and advising policymakers. It replaced the Wartime Office of Strategic Services, or OSS, which had been disbanded after World War II. The OSS, often considered the precursor to the CIA, was the U.S. military's first centralized intelligence agency. It handled espionage, sabotage, and covert missions during World War II, including support for resistance movements in Europe and Asia. After the war, it became clear that a permanent intelligence agency was essential for maintaining national security in a rapidly changing world. Organizational structure. The CIA's structure is designed to handle diverse and complex tasks. It consists of 5 main directorates. Directorate of Analysis, responsible for evaluating and interpreting intelligence to inform national security decisions. Analysts often work behind the scenes, transforming raw data into actionable insights for policymakers. Directorate of Operations. This branch manages covert missions and human intelligence gathering. From recruiting foreign assets to conducting clandestine operations, this directorate operates in the shadows. Directorate of Science and Technology, focused on developing cutting-edge tools and technologies to aid intelligence work. Think spy gadgets, satellite systems, and advanced surveillance techniques. Directorate of Support provides logistical and operational support, ensuring that missions have the resources they need to succeed. Directorate of Digital Innovation, the newest branch, specializing in cyber operations and data analysis. As cyber threats grow, this directorate plays a crucial role in protecting U.S. interests online. The Cold War era. During the Cold War, the CIA became a key player in the global struggle against communism. Its activities ranged from covert operations to espionage, often pushing the boundaries of legality and ethics. Some notable examples include Operation Ajax. In 1953, the CIA orchestrated a coup in Iran to overthrow Prime Minister Mohammad Mossadegh, fearing his policies would align the country with the Soviet Union. This operation had lasting consequences, including resentment toward the U.S. in the Middle East. Operation PB Success, a 1954 mission to remove Guatemala's President Jacobo Arbenz, accused of being too sympathetic to communism. This operation supported a military coup, but it also destabilized the region for decades. U-2 spy program. High-altitude reconnaissance flights provided critical intelligence on Soviet capabilities. The 1960 U-2 incident, where pilot Francis Gary Powers was shot down, exposed the CIA's operations and heightened tensions with the USSR. Support for Afghan Mujahideen. In the 1980s, The CIA provided weapons and funding to Afghan rebels fighting Soviet forces. This was a strategic victory, but had unintended consequences, including the rise of extremist groups. Modern-day CIA. The CIA's mission has evolved over the decades. Today, it faces new challenges, such as terrorism, cyber attacks, and global pandemics. Modern operations include counterterrorism efforts. The CIA's role in identifying and neutralizing terrorist networks remains a top priority. This includes intelligence gathering, drone operations, and partnerships with international allies. Cybersecurity. Protecting U.S. interests from cyber threats is a growing area of focus. The Directorate of Digital Innovation leads efforts to counter cyber attacks and safeguard sensitive information. Intelligence sharing. Collaborating with international partners, the CIA plays a vital role in addressing global challenges like climate change, economic instability, and geopolitical conflicts. Strengths and weaknesses. The CIA has faced criticism and scrutiny over the years, especially regarding its role in covert operations and domestic surveillance. Congressional oversight committees were established in the 1970s to ensure accountability and transparency. Strengths: global reach, technological innovation, rapid adaptability, highly skilled workforce, and strong partnerships with foreign intelligence agencies. Weaknesses: ethical concerns over covert operations, accountability issues, reliance on technology, and a history of public mistrust. The CIA today. The CIA remains a cornerstone of U.S. national security, constantly evolving to address modern threats. Its intelligence gathering and covert operations continue to shape global politics, impacting international relations, cybersecurity, and counterterrorism efforts. The agency's influence extends beyond espionage. It plays a key role in shaping U.S. foreign policy, fostering international cooperation, and responding to global crises. If you found this overview of the CIA insightful, don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the organizations and events shaping our world today.